Hey guys, what's up? I just had to stop and make this video. So I'm watching Keita Rose's podcast. I forget the name of it, but I because my mind is going a mile a minute, and I'm trying to do something to my locks, which look crazy. Don't worry about it. Anyway, I'm watching Keita Rose's podcast, and she's still, of course, going through the situation with her former employer at tonight's conversation, Ace Metaphor, and also Kitty Rose. And so Keita, a thing that really struck me is that Keita was saying, people were saying, well, that's what you signed up for. When, she got the job and she stayed and so on, people were saying, well, that's what you signed up for. Why didn't you leave? Blah, blah, blah. All these different things. And she's also said that she never speaks of herself as a victim of the financial abuse. She recognizes what has happened and she's working through it, but she doesn't look at herself as a victim. I guess more on the survivor side, because she chose to work through it and get past it, right? But the thing that struck me, and I had to come on here and make a video about it, is when she said people told her, well, that's what you signed up for. And it honestly made me think of something that someone close to me said when I explained to them that my marriage was going left, that my ex-husband was not truthful, honest, or behaving like a husband. Basically, he was very much outside. He was more outside than he was inside, okay? And so there was all these different struggles. There was, and I look at that as like intimacy abuse. A lot of people don't talk about that, but when somebody cheats on you and you can't just up and leave, because I'm gonna be real with you, people can say what they would do anytime they want to. When they're not in the situation, they can say, oh, if that was me, I would do XYZ. Yeah, you can say that until you're in it. People can always say whatever they would do until they're in it. I'm sorry, I keep shaking my head. This one lock is getting on my nerves, and it's gotten really long. But anyway, say hello to my big forehead. Anyway, it baffles me when people say that, because if you are married and you're in a situation, your husband can cheat on you tomorrow, or your wife can cheat on you tomorrow, because it happens to the guys too. I'm not knocking. I'm just speaking from my own experience with my then husband. It's not like you can just pack up your house and be like, all right, deuces, I'm out because you cheated. It's a whole process you have to go through. And while you're going through that process, you are living with, breathing the same air, sometimes waking up, eating food with the person that did you dirty. So it's a little different. A lot of times when people go through something, and they're the quote unquote victim or the person that is being abused, in a lot of situations, they're able to get away at some point, right? When you are married with somebody, especially when you are married, you share a house, you share finances, sometimes you share a child. You're not just sharing a bed and bodily fluids. You're sharing a lot. You're sharing secrets. You're sharing experiences, pictures, videos, you name it, baby. They got everything. Your social security numbers and all your information, they are privy to that. So it's not just you can just get up and walk away. Would I have loved to been able to get up and walk away a long time ago, before I ever got married, Yes, but it was not that easy. And I don't like when people say, well, you made your bed, lie in it. This is the thing. When I got into a relationship, I didn't get into a relationship to be cheated on or beat on. I did not get into a relationship so I get my head knocked between the washer and the dryer. I got into a relationship because I wanted the companionship. I wanted to be a companion for someone. I'm not going to say that I was a pick-me by any means, but I'm a type of person that when I love you hard. If I say I love you, it is very real and it is very serious to me. And I sometimes take other people's emotions, feelings, and situations above my own. I have always been like that, and I am working through that at 45. But I recognize it now. Before I didn't recognize it, and I would just Dive head first, can't swim, but I'm diving head first with no oxygen mask, and I'm just in the deep end, okay? I'm in it with you. And when I get, into a relationship with someone, you don't get into a relationship so that you can be disrespected or abused. You get into a relationship because you want to be loved. You want to be cuddled with at night. You want to run through the daisies and, but for real, at the end of the day, you want to be in a relationship with somebody because maybe you're attracted to that person. Y'all vibe. You know what I'm saying? You equally yoked, as they say in church. Your vibe, your frequency is aligned. Whatever it is, but you do not get into a situation, any type of relationship, whether it be romantic, friendship, even with family, to ever be disrespected, hurt, or abused. Those are not the things that you sit there and say, when you have your little list of the things you check off, you're like, okay, I want him to be at least 6 feet tall. Okay, I want him to love God. Yeah, okay. If he can have hazel eyes, and I would like to be cheated on a couple of times, forgive him, take him back, work through it only for him to do it again. It doesn't go like that. So I just wanted to speak on that. So if you're on the outside looking in, a lot of times your major question won't be the how and what happened to the person that is being abused. Your question 9 times out of 10 is going to be, why. And sometimes there is no why. Sometimes it's the victim's vulnerability versus the narcissist's manipulation. Sometimes it's somebody has mommy and daddy issues and the other person is not used to that type of upbringing or situation. So they dive headfirst trying to fix that person. Sometimes you got a people pleaser and a manipulator. And one person is trying to please you, make everything right. And the manipulator is like, you can never do anything right. And that's why I'm going to treat you like this. Like, it's a lot of different things. But until you are in it, and I pray that you never are. I pray these videos touch somebody, wake somebody up, make somebody realize some things on both sides. If you are the person that's hurting somebody, if you consistently cheating on your girl, your guy, whoever, or being disrespectful, look inward. Why are you doing that? Why are you like that? Or if you're the person that is being done to, ask yourself, why do I keep taking them back? Why do I keep dealing with that? Why do I keep picking this type? Either way, you got to go inward. You got to do your inner work. You got to understand what is going on with you. When I say understand, I mean you have to look inward. Yeah, church is cool. Yeah, therapy is cool. But at the end of the day, when the therapist is not there, your pastor is not there, yes, you always have God to talk to. But God is also going to be talking to you and asking you questions. And you're going to have to work through some things within self to heal self. Because as great as God is, unless your heart is open, it will never be healed. So, but that's another topic for another day. But I just wanted to speak on that real quick. I have a lot of thoughts, y'all. And a lot of these thoughts are going to end up in these YouTube videos. So if you have a comment or, and please be respectful. I'm cool with the great debate, but all I ask is that people be respectful. I'm cool with agreeing to disagree because we all have our point of view. We are all different, and that's what makes the world interesting. But I just want everybody to be respectful in the comments. But please leave me a comment. Say, hey, if you liked the video, if you had some thoughts about the video, what you like to see next, what you want to talk about, whatever. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also turn on your notifications bell so you know when I go live, because I've started doing that too. It's only up from here, y'all. Talk to you later.